Hey guys, Alex Fedotoff here, and in this video I want to talk about whether 7-8 figure businesses should get investors. I had this very interesting conversation with one of my friends. He runs 8-figure e-commerce business, right? And I mean, by definition, 8-figure business is already like 5% of like all of the e-commerce businesses out there, or all of the businesses pretty much, right? Like a very small percentage of people ever scale their businesses to 8-figure level, but he runs that business. The business is quite successful. But he's been running that business for like last 10 years, and that business is quite complex business to run. Like, it has many different SKUs, it has many different like variables for the business to actually be successful. It's profitable, but it's complex, right? And so my friend asked me, should I sell my business, right? Or should I like get some investors into my business, right, to help me sell it? And here are my thoughts on it, right? So if you run like successful business that is already like 7 figures, it's self-funded, and a lot of entrepreneurs are proud of the fact that the business is self-funded. I myself is proud of the fact that our 8-figure business is self-funded. And I think there's something to it, that you just kind of like, you just basically make it happen, right? With low resources that you have, you scramble it, but then at the end, like, you make the business successful. But if you think about it from the big perspective, right? Because this is a small perspective. Okay, so we are profitable with a business that we just self-funded, which is awesome, right? But if you think about it from the big perspective, right? If you had this like goal, right? If you don't have it, you might want to have it, of actually building the business that is actually sellable, right? Then you might have to rethink your approach, right? Because what got you to this level, right, what got you like to 7-8 figure level might not get you to like 9-figure level, right? And so if you have those ambitions to scale the business to 9 figures, then oftentimes you might be able to just like scale the business through being like very, cost efficient, through being, hiring like the right people. But a lot of the times it's like, that process takes time, right? And so what might be more efficient in that case, let's say you have a successful business, might be more efficient to find someone who knows how to take the business from, let's say, 7 figures to like 8 figures or multiple 8 figures, get them on board as investor, right? Maybe give like a small equity, like 5, 10, 20, depending on kind of like how much value they bring to the table, but getting them to help you to take that business from this point to that point, right? And let's say if that happens instead of like 5 years, that would happen in like 1 or 2 years. You just save yourself 3 years of your life, and if using their network, you would be able to sell that business. That pretty much would be very like worthwhile endeavor, right? And what happens oftentimes, if you look at all of the successful businesses, like even Dr. Axe, that had the Ancient Nutrition, basically they formed this like brand like Ancient Nutrition. Already, think about this. Successful business that does $50 million in sales, very profitable, that was just scaled, self-funded from day one. How do you justify getting that business, basically getting investors involved, getting 100 investors in the business and raising $100 million for that business expansion, right? So in minds of most business owners, that wouldn't make any sense. Like, why would those people even need to like raise investor? Business is profitable. Let's just milk the profits. And so that's how a lot of dropshippers specifically think, because dropshipping by definition is like, a lot of people have this like very short-term mentality, like they just optimize for short-term profits. And so that's just like what happens, right? And so, but how do you justify like getting a $50 million very profitable business and getting investments, right? The only justification for that would be for a person willing to go for like $1 billion, like just getting to like $1 billion. And I mean, that's obviously not for everyone, right? But the same mindset applies for smaller businesses, right? If you, let's say, struggle to scale your business, if your business like 7 figures and it's been in 7 figures for the last like 1, 2, 3 years, I know fucking countless of entrepreneurs like this, right? And I mean, the issue with those entrepreneurs, they're very smart, but they believe in this, like in their innate ability to figure stuff out by themselves. That is a big trap. The times of my life when I had this mindset about saying that I would be able to figure stuff out, I wasted a lot of time doing like unproductive things because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have anyone to guide me. And so if you have this situation where you grew the business, but business is pretty much stuck at a certain point, then you might need some like set of like fresh eyes to look at the business and just like show you which direction it can go, and possibly partner up with someone who has experience scaling businesses to like, let's say 8 figures, you know? And if you're like at 8 figures, probably you need someone who has experience scaling businesses to 9 figures, right? So some of those things, you know, didn't make sense to me like a few years ago, because I used to believe like you have a business and it's profitable and then you just milk it, and then you 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 milk it, and that's the goal of the business, because that's what I grew up with. Like in Ukraine, like the businesses would, you know, the entrepreneurs would build the businesses, but then most of the times they wouldn't continuously invest into businesses, expand the businesses. They would just like keep milking them until the businesses were profitable, and then they would just die. So that was my role model essentially initially, but you know, now my perspective changed a lot. Hey guys, people have been asking me how we scale to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook, and we have a very sophisticated solution for this that I want to share with you, but it's just like too valuable to give away for free. So if you guys want this solution, just book a call with one of my team members and we'll show you exactly what it is and how it works, and we'll see if that's a good fit for you and for your business. So just book a call with my team member. We'll share it with you so you can scale your business to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook, without having inconsistency, and with high profitability. So just book a call with my team and I'll see you there. Now my perspective changed to, hey, if there's something profitable, like why not make it like extremely fucking big, right? So for example, with our business, I mean, it will be sold in a private transaction, 8-figure transaction, but you know, one of the ways that we are considering, seriously considering, is to get someone on board as an investor, right? Like someone who, you know, company that has experience like scaling businesses beyond 9 figures, and then possibly taking that into that level. And it's hard decision, right? Like whether you want to cash in at the moment and you want to just like, okay, so this is it, this is the end of it, or you want to continuously just like grow the business to the next level. A lot of that will come from the ambition. A lot of that will come from the fucking scarcity mindset, right? Like if you have the scarcity mindset, if you want to cash in, or if you want to just like keep milking the business, then it will be hard for you to comprehend. For my friend, it's also hard to comprehend that his business, like getting someone, like he doesn't have any loans, he doesn't use like many credit, like he just like very, you know, cost efficient, which is good to some degree. But at some stage, if you think about all of the businesses, if you think about Tesla even, right? Like Elon Musk has a net worth of like 100, you know, whatever, like 50 billion or something. But Tesla is not profitable, or Tesla makes like $300 million profit. How does that even make sense, right? Like in a big, like from the perspective of like entrepreneur who is like very profit oriented. So his net worth, his net worth, he doesn't own 100% of Tesla, but just his net worth is like, what, like 750 times more than like Tesla profits. It just doesn't make any sense. But this is how companies are grown. Companies are grown with debt. This is something that if we are, as entrepreneurs, want to get to the next level, right? Like I'm not talking like 7, 8 figure. This is like small business, right? If you want to take businesses to like 9 figure or like even like the $1 billion level, then the way to get there is through debt, right? But not everyone will do it, and you know, for me personally, I'm going through these like readjustments as well, because getting someone kind of like you're running the business and you run it in a certain way, and and now you would have like investor telling you how to run your business. So that might be a hard thing to do, but sometimes in some situations, especially as I mentioned, for those entrepreneurs who've had their businesses like at 7-figure level for years and years and years, and it's basically like plateau. I don't believe in plateau. I believe it's business either going up or it's going down, right? So if it's plateau, it's pretty much going down, considering the inflation and all of the other things, and considering the competition in the market. So if your business is in that situation, then I would consider getting involved with someone who can help you to evaluate your business and set the direction for business to finally scale to the next level. Because if it will be just staying in that direction, then eventually it will just die like everyone else, like everything else. It just like stays at the same spot for years. So this is it, guys. This is what I wanted to share with you. If you are looking to because in our business, one of the activities that we do in our business is we're allocating the capital and resources in time to help certain businesses scale. So if you are at a certain level, so we typically look at like 7-figure, like maybe like multiples, like 6-figure or like 7-figure level, and you want to scale your business, and you need outside perspective and help to do that, to get the business to multiple 7 figures, 8-figure level, then we might be able to help you. There should be a link below. You can connect with one of our team members. We'll see how we can help you out. So whether we can help you out with community, with specific training, with specific resources, with specific mentorship, or we can help you with on a more personalized, close level. So just check out the link in the comments and apply if you're interested. And if you are doing above $1,000 a day in sales, there should be a link to join our Facebook group, which is called Brand Hypergrowth, where we basically have one weekly live call. You can ask me any questions and we can basically discuss and help you out to scale your business to the next level. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's a pretty advanced topic. I don't know how many of you guys are interested, but I'm sure there are like some of you that have thoughts about that, or might have been in the same spot for some time and want to find that breakthrough in your business. So if that's you, just let me know what you think in the comments, or just reach out and we'll see how we can help you out with the resources that we have in our business. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.